Okay. Are we working?
Well, a lot of people are in the $1,000 spotlight.
Oh shit, that guy
I
don't
know.
come on here anymore. See that
What's that?
Make it not true.
weirdo over there?
Me? Oh, King. His, yeah.
You're not.
His mom has a beard. The bearded lady.
Man, can't deny it. So, how
So
long
how
until
you?
he's done?
I don't know. Another like 6, 7 minutes. Should be soon. Invites here soon. Yeah, just communicate on stage.
Yeah, but
Hey,
not with her.
Walter.
That's
Okay.
that's
Well,
that's that's his dad.
Right now, put
what's
my.
his name?
Put
Is
my
it?
phone
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Frank
Frank
King
King
is
is
still here. Gonna be first. Good. Same. What? Get up on stage?
I know.
Is there a kid?
No.
Yeah. Go get in there.
Who?
G. We can go. Don't worry.
Who I ain't seen in a long time?
Who's that?
Timbo Schmitty.
Yeah. I was gonna say I haven't seen him once.
Maybe probably two. Last time I saw him. Maybe. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Here, I'll be right back. I have to pop in somewhere. Grab my.
Yeah.
Damn, Wink. You really had to go.
That would make
I
him
don't know.
happy.
Is there like yeah? Is there like anybody here? No. Oh fuck. There's Rax. Marco said he would pass out.
Hey, man.
Go. As a almost done with breakfast. I wish there was a way to filter out the people who are not in.
Dang, that
Yeah,
was a long. You really must have had to
That's
go.
funny too.
I
Bless
knew.
my heart.
No, then I went into the living room and there was the voice on. It was a really good song. And so then I had to like,
He must have been
yeah, it was so good.
You had to
But then
stop
I
and
kept
listen
walking.
to it.
I did. And then I shut the door. I was like, okay,
I was here yesterday for the fall back
gotta go
Did
back.
you did you dance?
No, I think it was Whitney Houston. I can't live without you or something.
Country show. It's like
Uh,
Or living without you.
Not a
It was
dancing
super
song.
cute. No, absolutely not a dancing song. But he was
Unless
doing
it's
well,
a slow
Arch.
dance. Unless it's a slow dance. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super pretty. You should dye your hair green.
I don't
Oh wait,
have
you don't have
hair.
hair. You do. You can do your
I
facial
have-
hair green.
I have stubble, I think, on my head.
Oh. So
Let's see. Do I have stubble? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Why would I want? Why is there a significance to the green right now?
I know it was just green up there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
Oh, and Carl Jr.
yeah, it was a support of something.
Support green hair. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my God, King. Can you talk with words or just are you miming? Okay.
I'm eating Reese's Pieces.
Okay, so we're miming. Do you even
You want me to
have
extend
King?
the clock there, Crow?
Yeah. Even just hit it for like another minute. We'll see what
He
happens.
probably put too many in his mouth at one time, so he
Hey, what's up,
couldn't.
Pearl Girl?
Damn, I'm sorry for
There's
the,
nothing that it's nothing that's never happened to him before.
I'm sorry for the invite at this point. I fucking dragged you in here.
Oh no, it's super fun. Oh,
Wink
gosh.
taught me everything I know.
Did she?
We're just trying to wait for some more people to come in, but we will begin.
Hey, Moshe.
She's like, look, If
Am
I
I
can
saying
fit
that right,
30
Moshe?
boiled nuts in my mouth, you can fit 30 boiled nuts in your mouth.
Exactly.
She said
In the
that.
South. Yes, you should be able to at least fit 30
Hello, pearly girl.
hey. Boiled ones.
I don't get the boiled peanuts. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you go into like the gas station. They look so nasty.
I know. I wouldn't eat them from a gas station.
You know?
Where are you from, Moshe?
Canada.
So I'm assuming boiled peanuts are not a thing.
No, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
Oh, people in the house got to keep quiet.
Every time somebody says about keeping quiet, I think of Water Boy. Well, wake her ass up.
We
want
have
to win.
literally two comedians here.
Yeah, but they're two of the
No.
best, right?
Well, King
Yeah,
Nothing. Oh no, Gaffner.
I'm just
But pretty
funny
much all
looking.
the dudes. All the dudes.
Well, we get Moshe, who is very
I-
supportive.
Hi, pearly
can't-
girl.
She can do this.
Yo, Pearly Girl's got some material. That's why I fucking invited her. She's
No.
getting on stage.
No.
Is she?
I agreed to
Oh.
nothing
Her-
of the sort.
Pearly
Thank
Girl,
you.
You,
getting
you
on
agreed to
stage?
me?
No.
See, look at this handsome guy. He was asking you clearly to get on stage. Come on.
I love
have
how they call you a
horrible
handsome guy when we all
stage
know you're just
fright.
walking around with boxers on right now.
Is
No,
he
I got
even
shorts
wearing
on.
those?
Oh, thanks for the visual. Jesus.
With how many
and
holes?
Gaff, my big fat guts sticking. There's at least three.
Only
at
the one
top
that's
and two at the
important,
bottom.
Wink.
Yeah. But yeah, one of them's button closed. So.
God damn
All
it.
right. Yeah.
Well,
See
let's
if,
get this
any more people
started.
come.
Before everyone leaves.
All right. Okay.
Oh my
yeah, you just want to
gosh.
get it going. Yeah, hopefully Barco
Yay.
will come.
I'm gonna have to drop off if dinner's ready. So let's go.
Hey,
Yeah, you want to go ahead, King?
Oh shit, that's my
And
job.
yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'll be up there.
Yeah.
oh no.
All right, which button is this now?
Okay, take your fingers
Button.
out of the
Button.
Candy.
Button.
buttons happen.
Oh shit, nope, that's not it.
Okay,
Button.
Raps is about to have a
Button.
conniption. Please hit the
Is it
right
this button?
Yeah. Open
Nope,
it up.
that's not the button. That's not the button. That's not the button.
No, that was it. That was it. You had it.
Is it
I think so.
Is it this button? Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, oh god! Oh god! Make it stop! Make it stop! Oh, I really did fuck that one up. Let's try that again.
We still got the timer, but screw it.
I can't turn it. Can I turn it off? Nope, can't turn the timer off. Well, welcome to the Unknown Theater in Meta Horizon Worlds. Tonight we have the Beta Show. Welcome to the stage, your host, the Crow. Thank you,
You're the man.
everybody. This is the Unknown Theater. This is the Beta Show. We do it every Monday. I'm your host tonight, the Crow. Give it up for my man up in the booth, King Nothing.
I'm actually an
found
excellent
buttons.
button pusher.
He is. He does it all day. That's his job, pushing buttons.
I just wanted to hit the emergency button. I never get to do that one.
Hit
Yeah,
it.
well,
Do it.
you know, give it up. Yeah, give it up for him. He had like little note. He had like 10 minutes notice. He had a little bit more, well, a little bit less notice than I did. We were actually supposed to have a different host up here tonight, but unfortunately, technical issues. If you can believe it, with Meta Horizons. But
Ah,
No.
no way.
yeah, whatever. Oh, what happened to Moshe? Yes. All right, so Pearly Girl, because I know you don't have any children. Congratulations to you. But
Did you call
Pearly
her
Girl.
Pearly Girly?
That's
No,
not
I call a Pearly Girl.
No, I heard Pearly Girly.
Well, girly. Okay, any children?
Yes, I have children. I have two.
Oh, how many?
I have two.
How old are they?
18 and 4.
Oh, damn.
18 and
Yes,
4. Well,
Fred.
you
Wow.
look way too young to have an 18-year-old.
Well, I got married really young, so I got married when I was 18. So
Okay, well, that's not too bad. So, what did they do for Mother's Day? Please tell me they remembered.
they did. I got a painting from my daughter, and my son did a whole bunch of little things with his daycare. And and my mother-in-law bought me a bunch of presents to pretend like
Oh.
they bought them for me. So for my
Oh,
husband
okay.
especially.
Oh, so cute.
No,
So-
so what was the painting?
It was a seascape. It had little birds and little chairs and stuff. It was really beautiful, or it is really beautiful.
Oh,
very handsome.
that's so nice. I got my mother a gift card for Bath and Body. I forgot it at home, and then me and my brother were supposed to take her out to my brother's camp and have a cookout. And then I've had all those trees that are in my property, and some guy finally said that he wanted some firewood. So I was like, okay. I went down to my mother's early, forgot the card, couldn't go out to the camp with them because I was supposed to meet them. Then I get a text from them, oh, we got drunk last night, we're sicker than dogs, we're not coming. So it was like that, that was ruined. And then I promised my mom I'd stop by today with the card, and then I forgot. So she still
You're
can't get it till
in the
tomorrow.
doghouse.
Wait, Crow. I appreciate the story. It was fantastic, but let me get this straight. You have firewood, and
Yes.
you're not going to burn it. You're going to give it away. But you burn every fucking thing else in a house.
I literally just burned an office chair. Well, a game
You don't
chair.
burn the wood that you have, though.
No.
The thing that's
Well,
meant
it's
to be
gonna be too
burned.
much work. It's gonna be too much work. The suckers are huge for like this, and like when he cut them, they were like this. I'm not burning them things. He did say he's got a ton.
But a
of these
sofa's
motor
not
oil.
too big.
Well, no, a sofa goes up really easy. well, once you motivate it to start.
Motivate.
What do you mean motivated?
Well, with the use motor oil. No, use motor oil.
Motivate with motor oil.
Trust me.
We need to
Yeah.
get a
And the
T-shirt for you.
And
Motivate
the
with motor
chainsaw.
oil.
You always got to
Yes.
use the chainsaw.
Yes.
Another thing, I don't use Raid bug spray. I only use throttle body cleaner.
Don't cut up
What?
couches inside your
Throttle
house. It's a
body
bad
cleaner.
idea.
Yes. What was that, girly?
Don't cut up couches with a chainsaw inside your house. It's a horrible idea.
Wait a second. Wait, you weren't here last week, were you?
No,
That's how
Ask
I
him
cut
how
up
he-
the carpet.
That's how you
Yes.
remove carpet from the house.
I wasn't pulling an 18 by 20 foot carpet out of my house, so I just rolled it up. We brought the chainsaw in, and I cut it like that.
That was his idea with the couch. He didn't want to have to like maneuver it out of the door. He was going to the trash anyway. We started a small fire in the house.
In the couch.
You motivated it with the barn.
We
can
motivated
oil,
it with the chainsaw. So
Crow,
How are
is
y'all
this
so
your
far apart in
sister-in-law?
life? I know.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, your husband and I might be brothers. Yeah, we need to get him here. And,
now, do you
explain-
shoot things that are stuck in a tree with a shotgun?
If I had enough money for a shotgun and shotgun shells, yeah, I would.
No, you're
That's
more
his
likely just to
solution
burn
for
it out.
everything. The gun. He's like,
Yeah.
we'll shoot it. It'll be okay.
Yeah,
be
it's
okay.
all the way up in the tree. I mean, what's the big deal, right?
Yeah. Well, he
Well, as
shot the
long as
grain
it's
bin
not
one
the-
time, and the hole was leaking out in the grain bin, and he was like, "Well, the birds can eat it now." I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's just an extra hole." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What's the issue? Yeah, but
You just-
your husband. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, "You just learn to live with it. We just go with the flow."
Yeah. Well, it
Walk
sounds like
around
your
with
husband really has his
earplugs
whole
in.
had screwed on straight. King, take a lesson from this. I'm not the only one.
No, you're not.
I'll tell you what. I'll take more advice from you when I get my first broken down car in the driveway.
Have you discovered
All right.
Canaanite yet?
Oh, I have, but yeah, I've never bought it. I
They-
live
they
in town,
love
so
it.
it's gonna be tricky for me to. Oh yeah, I would love to have Tannerite, but you don't by
It's
chance
fun.
live in Pennsylvania, do you?
No, I live in Georgia.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why redneck
A
USA.
proper redneck area, not
Yeah.
this eastern
Crow.
western Pennsylvania bullshit.
Hey,
Crow.
Pennsylvania, yes.
I took a 5-gallon bucket and filled it with tannerite, and my buddy's dad had a 50 caliber rifle, and we shot it. Oh, I forgot to say we put it in a dishwasher, and put it in the middle of the field, and shot through the dishwasher into the tannerite.
That was outside, I hope.
See, Crow,
Yeah.
you are crazy redneck.
That's why he's homeless now.
Stupid redneck.
Yeah.
No.
King,
I'm not a redneck.
you can't. Yeah, you can't tell me if I had a 5-gallon bucket of Tannerite and a 50 caliber, I wouldn't have done the same, or a dishwasher, I wouldn't have done the same thing.
It was a
No, you
broken
would have tried to
dishwasher.
sell the dishwasher and use the tannerite to probably take out your in-laws.
I have never had a piece of appliance that was ever good enough to sell after we were done with it.
No, you melt it down. You melt it down to sell the metal.
Do you have
Yeah.
kids? Is that why? Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 3.
They
21,
ruin everything.
19.
They
No,
just
not-
destroy every piece of furniture you own.
Hey,
Not everything.
hey,
Like,
I'm
the
one of
dogs
those
like do most of
kids.
that. Yeah. The dogs are like light years. We had a couch one time, $900 couch. The dog treated it as a chew toy. So yeah, I cut up that one in the yard. But does your husband know most couches they actually disassemble now? Like you probably didn't have to cut it with a chainsaw.
This was when we first got married when he did that. He also cut a tree in our house too, inside the house. He got a little excited about Christmas, and we had this little Mazda truck, and he was like, I was like, let's go to a Christmas tree farm and get a Christmas tree. He's like, no, we can get it in the woods like the olden days. So we went to the
I
woods.
love your husband.
And
Let's
we
go to
cut-
the woods.
We cut down a pine tree, but I think he was a
Happy
little drunk.
Saturday.
I think he was a little bit drunk because the tree was awful big, and I mentioned it. I was like, I think this tree may be too big for our house because it was like over the head of the truck. Like you couldn't see the truck anymore. Like the truck was completely covered. It looked like we was driving down the road in a tree. And then we brought it home, and he couldn't get it in the door. But then he did get it in the door. He did get it in the door, and it wouldn't stand up right. So he was just going to take off a little bit. But then he took off too much, and it was really short.
I love your husband.
He
You
got
had
real
two
mad,
Christmas trees.
and he threw the Christmas trees out, and we just went and got a fake one. So
Well, good for you. I hate real trees. That's all we have is the artificial. Who made the fart noise?
Well, they
I
make
made
the
the fart
mess.
noise.
That's all they
Well,
Oh,
do.
you didn't? Okay.
we've gotten a real tree. That was our first Christmas together. We've gotten a real tree ever since, but we go to a Christmas tree farm now. So
Oh yeah, okay. So that year, yeah, he just got drunk, went to the Big Lots, and got a Christmas tree.
no, we were in the woods. It was scary.
It was
But-
In the middle
scary.
of the night.
There were bears.
It was the neighbors.
I feel way too high.
It wasn't even our property. No
Yeah.
trespassing signs.
Yeah, that's all we have is artificial trees. But to be honest, my mom, she is a fanatic for Christmas. She has these $500 Christmas trees, and then when she gets sick of them, she just like give them to us. That's what we use. And then like hundreds of she'll have like $500 worth of ornaments to stick on it. I mean, beautiful Christmas trees.
How many Christmas trees did you burn?
None.
All of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I guess you
I
do
don't
have
think
something
any.
that's sacred.
I was speaking for myself.
But yeah.
Is that what you do on Hanukkah?
I'm no. Well,
Okay, what is the craziest thing your husband's ever burned?
The house
Oh,
down.
Shot. Shot.
our red tips in our front yard.
The
I
red
read
tips.
tips.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a
okay,
bush.
what are those? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
And-
there was a bunch
A
of
bush.
them.
Bush.
It was.
Did
it
I
was
he-
a
thought they were
bush.
going to say marry him.
Did he intentionally burn it?
Oh yeah, he did, but he told me at the time because I really loved him, and he told me at the time he was just going to trim them, and then he told me that he was.
Never
What-
let
what,
him
a
trim
blowtorch?
your bush.
No,
Yeah.
yes. And then he told me that they needed to be burned back so that they would come back prettier. But I'm pretty sure something went wrong when he started pouring the diesel fuel on it.
I know.
Yeah.
And then when they didn't grow back, he was like, I wonder why they didn't grow back like they were supposed to. I'm like, well, it may have had something to do with the diesel fuel that you burned. It was a really big fire too, and he kind of burned down some power lines. So, the fire
Bro,
department.
we gotta have her stop talking about this guy. I'm gonna lose my best friend if she keeps talking about this guy. You're gonna lose me for him.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's
Gonna have a
definitely
new
gonna be
Malibu.
beat. My God, yeah.
I know the thing is though, if you met him, he's like you would never know he causes this much chaos because he's like the nicest person. He's like so well spoken, and like he's kind of like when he meets new people, he's kind of shy. But he's always like coming up with these diabolical plans to like make my life hard.
Interesting. The word is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, would never ever see anything. Sorry, I'm pointing at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Does he ever call anything like a weird thing?
Are we actually
Like,
gonna do a comedy show? We
like
got
the
like
news.
4 comedians waiting.
I'm
Oh,
laughing.
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm so
Oh, okay.
sorry.
All right, no, you're fine. Like, yeah, I was actually kind of waiting. So, all right, let me bring out the first comedian. I don't know if Raps fan is ready.
There was a guy there. I thought raps.
There. Okay, well,
Hold on.
you
I
know,
will do
I'm
my
gonna-
job.
King's gonna go do his job. I'm gonna throw out a couple jokes real quick. What do the Titanic and Meta Horizons have in common? One
Sinking?
sunk because of an iceberg. The other's sinking from a Zuckerberg.
That was actually cute.
It'd be raps.
I love
Bring
that
a real
one.
comedian.
Okay. Oh, screw you.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first comedian of the night, Raps fan.
Hey. Woo.
Woo, woo, woot. Let's get this show started. I recently read that long noses are correlated with long penises. This is a real fact. You could Google it. Yeah. And I got a big honker, so don't fall asleep around me. Check out that profile, eh? Ladies? No? No, can't see it. I yeah, I got that confidence. I got that big nose energy. I'll blame that one on fucking Chat GPT.
No.
We have a new prime minister. I'm up in Canada. We have a new prime minister, Mark Carney. Everyone really seems to love this Mark Carney guy. But with a last name like that, I don't trust him. Shout out to gynecologists. It's all fucking ladies in the audience. Where did everyone go? Jesus. Yeah. Gynecologist. There you go. 4 people. Yeah. They spend their whole lives looking at pussies, right? All day just looking at pussies. They go to school for 14 years and then they spend tens of thousands of dollars to study pussies. That's what I call pursuing your passion.
That's true.
Holy tough crowd. Okay, I'll end on this one. I recently moved out of my parents' house, and yeah, I figured out the difference between living with your mom and living with a roommate. Yeah, one cooks food, one cooks crystal meth.
No.
Yeah, my roommate makes a hell of a casserole.
Okay,
I gotta go. Fucking,
Aww.
there's like no one in here. But okay, you guys have been real.
All right, give it up for Raps fan, ladies and gentlemen. How fun was that? Really didn't get to catch it, but I'm sure he was one for Radiant Woman. I'm sorry, I was going to call you Radiant Woman, Radiant Wombat. How'd you come up with that name?
Because sometimes I really like bats, because sometimes I call myself Radiant Wombat in the house.
Okay. Do you have any kids? Any little wombats?
Nope. Just me.
No? Okay. Well, happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day anyway. But congratulations on the no kids thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up the next comedian. Everybody give it up for Tommy Dice.
Tommy.
Hey.
Hey, Tommy.
How we all doing?
Tommy Dickey.
Sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling so good today. It's, you go through a process in your life and you learn from your mistakes. It's trying to get things better. It all started around Christmas, I suppose, when, got up, everyone's saying jokes. I said my joke, and what does Santa Claus and Bill Cosby have in common? They won't enter unless you're asleep. And yeah, family was not happy with that one, and caused a bit of problems with that. And my girlfriend wasn't too happy, and I was trying to fix a relationship with her. Reading the self-help books, get better. Ask for what you want. So I did. During sex, it would be good if you could put your hair back. She was not happy with that. Not happy at all. I mean, who knew cancer patients could be so sensitive?
Oh gosh.
So yeah,
You're a pointer.
So then left and found myself wandering the streets, trying to get my thoughts together, and saw these 2 prostitutes on a corner there. And as I'm walking by, I can hear one of them say, "I smell cock. You're gonna make money tonight." And the other one said, "Nope. I just burped. That's all that it is." Continued on my walk, and I thought, like, what am I seeing here? It's like a cyclist with no arms. Like, I thought I recognized him. His face definitely rang a bell. But yeah, so continued on walking. Eventually found another girlfriend, and started working through that, and things started to evolve. And she thought she could change me, but no, I can change my own diapers. Thank you very much. That was the end of that. Yeah, continued on my journey and found another girlfriend on the rebound. This one actually happened really quickly, and which was good, you know, which I needed that. And yeah, I asked her if I'm the only one she's ever been with, and she said, no, I've had plenty 7s and 8s. You're the only one. So didn't do much for my confidence at all. So yeah, you know, and I thought, you know what, it's about time I look after myself, you know, I'll just focus on myself. Started getting into pornography, started, you know, going down that rabbit hole, and I actually got really good. You know you're at a good spot where you can jerk off that well that you wake up in the morning and your cock is making you breakfast. You think, yes, I've made it. I'm here now. Everyone's happy now. So yeah. I mean, I'm starting to find myself in a better place, but I did feel something was wrong. So I went to my doctor. My doctor goes, look, you know, you might want to go see a proctologist. So I went and saw my proctologist. Turns out there was nothing wrong there. All he had to do was fill up this paperwork so I could leave. I'm trying to sign my name. This doesn't work. I looked at it. Hey, this is a thermometer. He said to me, damn, some asshole's got my pen. Anyway, we managed to get that done, and away I left. And yeah, then I don't know. We'll get there. Maybe I got to find Jesus or something. It sort of brings me to a point. Why is Jesus afraid of coming back? And I thought about this, and I realized I know why. He doesn't want to get double-crossed again. Yes, that must be it there. That must be it there. So, yeah. All right, that's about all of my story there. I suppose I got a couple of jokes I can throw out. What can we got here? What have we got here? Well, actually, my current girlfriend, I'm in a bit of trouble with her because she caught me masturbating to an optical illusion. I told her outright, it's not what it looks like. Nope. Okay.
What?
That was good.
Okay. Well, here we go. I got a joke for you then. A man walks into a bar with a long face, and the bartender says, "What's with a long face there, buddy?" He's going, "My wife. I caught her cheating with another man. I want to end it. I want to kill myself." The bartender looks at him and goes, "You fucking stupid. If someone was sleeping with my wife, I'd fucking kill him." And the guy sits there at the bar, and within a couple of minutes, bang, he just runs out of the bar. About a week goes by, and this bartender's thinking, I wonder whatever happened to that bloke. Just as he thought that, bang, he comes walking into the bar. The bartender goes, "Ooh, okay, you're back. How did you go? Did you kill that guy?" And he goes, No. I just slept with your wife." Yeah? No? Okay. I got a couple more.
You got this.
2 killer whales out swimming. You know, male and female. They're a couple. They've been together for years. And in the distance, they see this ship, a whaling ship. And the male killer whale recognizes it. That's the same ship that killed his father so many years ago. Turns around to his girlfriend and says, "You know what? We've got to kill those cunts. We're going to go under that boat. We're going to start blowing bubbles. And we're going to capsize and we're going to sink that boat." She agrees, and away they go. They go under the ship. They start blowing bubbles, roughens it up, and boom, tips right over. It starts sinking. As it's sinking, they can see the men trying to swim to shore. And the male killer whale, he's cracking. He's going, no. They all died. We've got to kill them all. Let's go. We've got to eat them. And she says, nope. Look, I agreed to give you a blowjob. I'm not swallowing semen.
Stupid.
Yeah, okay. One more, and I'll call it. 3 old friends sitting in a bar. you know, getting drunk, talking about who's the biggest, who's the strongest, who's done the most, who's done the best. And they come up to the topic of who can satisfy their wife the longest, who can make their wife scream the longest during and after sex. And the first guy goes, yeah, look, I'm pretty good at this, man. This is the kind of shit I focus for. I train, I exercise, I'm very fit, I watch what I eat. And we can go in bed, I can go to screaming for a good hour and a half. Sometimes I can push it for 2 hours. The second guy goes, that's pretty good, but, you know, I'm into the whole Kumasatra myself. I'm into yoga. I'm into knowing yourself. I can get my wife screaming for up to 3 to 4 hours a night. Like, it's hard work, but god damn, I take pleasure in doing it. Third guy goes, yeah, I don't know, mate. I fuck my wife for about 3 minutes. I get up, I wipe my cock on the curtain, and she screams the whole fucking week. No? Okay. All right. That's all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, be well. And I look forward to coming and seeing you again. Laddies.
Yes, sir, Tommy.
Hey, give it up for Tommy. Tommy
Hey,
Dice,
Tommy.
ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that joke with the whales? They were acting like a couple Moby Dicks. All right, I got a couple little one-liners to run by you guys. You know what I like most best? No, fucking enough. You know what I like most about roasting marshmallows with a stick?
What?
Yeah, not burning my hand. Why do they call it Alcoholics Anonymous? If you're that big of a drunk, I'm sure everyone's figured it out. Here's the one that got everybody the last time. Fun fact, more than 85% of Americans die within 6 months of a birthday. That one was a thinker. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more act for you tonight. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Barcode.
Woo!
Hey, Barcode. Hey.
I'll be honest, I was writing this joke as I'm listening to all these other jokes being told right now. So this is, as I like to call it, unpolished. Or if you're racist, unpolished, but whatever. Just kidding, I'm dyslexic. Okay, where's the start of this page? So hello, I'm Barcode. I have autism, so my brain's kind of like a supercomputer. It's just running on dial-up internet. That's a good one for elderly people.
Yes.
But yeah, so I have autism and all that, and so a lot of autistic people have special interests and stuff. And like most autistics, I love trains, and like especially the never-ending ones and all that. And I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was like, I love trains, man. He's autistic too, and he was like, yeah, I love the locomotives and all that. And I was like, no, man, like this kind of train. And he's like, whoa, Barcode, you're disgusting. I didn't want to see that. It's a human train, bro. I'm sorry. I guess our special interests aren't the same. But, so I was talking to that same friend the other day, and he told me that he can't wait to get home and get the tissues and lotion out and give it a good tugging. Which one is a crazy statement, and two, like, okay, that's kind of funny, man, but you're not actually gonna do that. Like, nobody actually uses tissues and lotion like it's a movie. But apparently he was serious. Like, I just thought that was something you do in like American Pie. But apparently it was American My, whatever. But yeah, no, maybe I was spoiled. But no. I have been having a little bit of a dry spell, I gotta be honest. Since my girlfriend got buried. Oh, I miss her. Cassandra, she was a real great piece. I gotta be honest. And we had a lot of good times. But then I just buried it in my backyard. I still remember that day. And I miss her dearly. And if this dry spell keeps going on any longer, I'm gonna have to go dig her up. Maybe going for round 3. Yeah, but I guess I should have said this. Oh shit! No, put down the phone, Crow. It's a flashlight, bro. Calm down. Calm down. Not a real woman. I'm a virgin. But this is the best version of myself right here. Oh. Have you ever written a joke and you perform it and you get yourself laughing? Well, yeah, that's how I feel every time I masturbate and look down at my penis. I look down at the mirror, actually, sorry. I shouldn't be lying to y'all. I'm fat. Or as I say, curvaceous. But, I'm not actually fat. I'm just, cosplaying pregnancy. I'm just 48 months overdue. And, so what's it called? Again, I'm not fat. I mean, you might disagree, but whatever. I'm just a few meals ahead and a few shits behind, alright? Alright, that's been me, my favorite crowd. Oh, Timmy? Oh, you looking busty today.
That was good shit.
I've been Barcode. I have to go masturbate.
Attaboy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give him a shovel. Barcode is gonna go do something nasty with a flashlight. All right. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I do have one more, like, really quick one, like a stupid joke. Priest walks into a bar and loses the limbo contest.
Too high class, man. Too high class.
That one went over my head. I'm not gonna lie. Literally.
Well, that's usually the intention with limbo, but
Limbo.
but
Okay, say
ladies
it
and
again.
gentlemen, Priest. Okay,
Limbo.
all right, one more time. Priest walks into a bar.
Yeah.
And loses the limbo contest.
Bar.
Whizzes the limbo.
Walking
Oh.
into a bar.
No, you're. That would mean he fails the fucking.
I
limbo
just
contest.
understand this now.
Okay.
It took me a second.
You came running in here. Yeah,
I was sitting there drawing on the board, and I'm like, oh! I had to run in here and tell you.
All right.
I just want to go up there and touch the buttons.
You should say he
thank you for the
failed.
confirmation. You know, yeah, if that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been our show. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We do this every Monday. I believe this Wednesday is going to be Doobie's Comedy Jam, and we'll probably have it over in Spoken Jay's Lounge, but just keep an eye on the Discord for that. If you're not a member of the Discord, it's unknowntheater.world/Discord. You can keep up with all the information about what's going on with the theater. This Friday, 7:30 Eastern Time, is going to be Divine Danny D's class, self-improvement. If you ever want to do improv, you just want to check out some people doing improv, this would be the place for it. And of course, this Sunday should be the boys with the fallback mic. They didn't have the show last night, but they should be back this Sunday. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you. Good night.
You're the man.
And give it up. Give it up for my co-host up in the booth, King Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. He had like 10 minutes preparation for this.
Just 9 to masturbate.
Oh, this guy's so funny. I want to kill myself. We can hear you, King.
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, cheers.
You fucking hold this place together, I swear.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do they pay you for this shit?
Oh, no. Well, I
Why do
mean, it's so hard to like get any kind of funny. They're working on stuff, but they're paying a lot of money out. But it's just like any other entrepreneurial thing. It's
The more
years
people you
of-
get in here, the more money Emmy makes, though, because Unless he hasn't signing up for bonus